to another edition of Rue Valley. My name is Ginevra and I am streaming to you from the land of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. So here we are with Rue Valley. We're going to continue. This is literally going to be day 2. Hello? Did we not save quite as much as I thought we did? I'd love it if there were a time indicator somewhere. So it looks like we've got our bottles of water. Yep, it looks like we've been... Because it's only doing autosaves, I can't figure out how to save manually. Yeah, so I apparently have got extra impulsive, which is weird because when I woke up the next morning, I had far more insensitive than I did in impulsive, and it had gone down to 1. But okay, it apparently didn't save. I have found out that I've got water. Yes, I can have my water. The label on the bottle reads Coral Destiny. Gulp down the whole bottle. I'm sorry we're having to do this again. Not my choice. The almost freezing liquid streams down your throat. Some of it is spilling down your chin. In a gulp or two, your thirst is quenched, and the bottle is but an empty plastic husk. So, it's kind of weird when this happens. Am I going to try and remember what I did and do the same things again, or not really? I am, however... Oh, empty plastic husk. Continue. Alright, here's the explosion of the night sky. So, I think I went for hide first off. Suddenly the night sky turns blood red, and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. It is very beautiful. Let's just appreciate that. Anyhow, I'll try and hide. But you can't hide from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past, which is a little bit more pointed than I like. Anxious apprehension. At least I don't have to face it. Close your eyes. You could, for instance, try and go back to your room. Your eyelids connect, and darkness greets you for a mere second, but as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. Don't love the writing there. Anxious apprehension. How do I stop? And anxious apprehension. How do I let go of it? I know let go of it is kind of talking about your own personal feelings, but I don't want to play into that. I mean, that is probably the correct answer, so I'm doing it. How do I stop? That's easy. Simply stop being you. What kind of answer is that? Yep, that's my feeling. Nobody can stop being themselves. That's probably debatable. I wouldn't mind debating that, but at the moment, what kind of answer is that? Seems the appropriate choice. The receptionist says whimsically, emerging from the whirlwind. Cool. I'm glad she's in my dreams. It says, no, I was expecting an answer, and what I wasn't expecting is you. No, I was expecting an answer kind of plays into the existential crisis type vibes, which I'm not feeling today. But the receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. I want this to stop. Squeeze my eyelids tight. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. Feels sort of pseudo-Buddhist, maybe? I have no choice. Continue. Okay. So that was the last little bit. I think I made different choices there than I did the first time round, but anyway.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Okay. Yes, that is what had happened to my character sheet. So I was only 1 pip in impulsive, and I had 5 maximum, which is the maximum pips in sensitive. And to be honest, I was not really very pleased by this change happening without me, it feels like. Maybe that is what anxious apprehension is all about, that I'm ultra sensitive and not impulsive now. But I kind of felt that after the last game session, I kind of felt, look, I purposefully chose my character, not very well, but I chose my character, and it's been changed on only the 2nd day. Alright, I am also very interested. I have obviously lost the extra drink and the key card, so we're going to have to do that again. Okay, stop the carousel and focus on something else, or say I don't need therapy. Stop carousel and maybe say I don't need therapy. I think I wasn't able to say this last time. He doesn't speak. I beg to differ, Mr. Harrow. To truly help you, we'll need more time, several sessions at minimum, to determine the severity of your case. As he speaks, Dr. Fink only seems to become more real. Yeah, all right. Arguably, he's not real.
But I am aware of a slight lack of motivation on your part, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Okay, so his voice line, he has some voice lines, but not all voice lines. Fair. Okay. Lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries, while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat appears in your armpits. So,
At
this
all
is
times, if possible.
Sorry, Dr. Fink, I'm not really listening to you. This is probably where Eugene realizes he's in a time loop. Oh, there's a back button. Never noticed that. The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. I'm going to go with guilt-ridden because I definitely couldn't last time. I'm terribly sorry my mind wandered off. Could you repeat that, please? He smiles.
No worries, Mr. Harrow. You seem to have had enough talk for today anyway.
Okay. I've got cigarettes. He stops and gives you a concerned look. And an ashtray. And a magazine. I wonder if I can click on anything. No, but I mean this...
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far, but this one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. So this is an emotional check. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Yeah. I don't think I've succeeded in a check, so. You open your mouth with the intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high to control and it instantly overwhelms you. I can either cry my heart out or panic, hyperventilate, and repeat. Your heart speeds up, your breathing follows, and soon you start feeling dizzy, and then you feel it, a sharp chest pain. Oh no, am I having a panic attack? Well, those are both of the choices, so I bet. Yep, you're having a panic attack. The realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your breathing.
Easy, Mr. Harrell. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You're just getting too much oxygen. Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if we're blowing out a candle. This will help. That's right. Calm your breathing. Nothing's wrong with your body.
Slowly, breath by breath, you begin feeling in control again, and the frantic pace of your heart, as well as your thoughts, slow down to their usual tempo. I would have to check it, but that seems like a nice bit of advice from Dr. Fink.
Feeling a little better?
Yep. He smiles.
Good.
He pauses for a moment.
May I ask, how is your sleep these days? Is that so?
Still have the dramatic, at least, to say that. Yep. He seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight.
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm. There's no reflection in his glasses. Above them is a pair of bushy eyebrows. Yep, take the pill, why not?
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
He probably could prescribe me, anyhow. Take the purple pill.
Hopefully it'll
Not
help
the
you
red
calm
or the
down
blue.
and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Okay. So let's see. These things have always fascinated and unsettled you in equal measure, and you can't quite say why. It's a metronome. Anything else I can click on? Not Dr. Fink, apparently. Not the cigarettes, apparently. I go in there. Go in there? Is it going to be normal?
The exit is behind you. That's the bathroom.
Okay, I'm just going to mind. I could use it.
Of course.
A terrified and confused man meets your gaze from the other side of the mirror. He looks exactly like you, but somehow doesn't feel like you. What's happening to you? You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. We still don't have a time indication on the screen. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awakens you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. No, I'm not going to try and take the purple pill with tap water. I have tried that in the demo and I did not enjoy it. Nosy, let's see what the doctor keeps in here. Or anxious, splash some water on your face to calm yourself down. Maybe? I'll splash some water. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell, and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Okay, so it's some sort of achievement or thing you have to do. Then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust a shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. However, it's not like I'm going to drink it. Proceed. I changed my mind. I'm not touching that water. Turn off the tap. Cool. Am I allowed to? No. Yes, I am. Okay, so I can just look. I'm going to be nosy. What's the doctor got in his cabinet? Toothpaste, a roll of toilet paper, and a bottle of whiskey. Do I feel like it this time? I'll certainly look at the label. An illustration depicts a stoic almond warrior, icicles clinging to his moustache as he stares blankly through a bottle clutched in his bare frozen hand. Continue. This time I'll leave the bottle, but I might well get it next time round. Nope, I'm going to leave. Okay.
Refreshed yourself? Feeling a bit better now?
Not really is probably the honest answer.
Sorry to hear that. But you...
Oh, sorry, I cut him off.
Come on, you thief!
So, is that the doctor's room there, 102? That's interesting. The source of the clanging is a young woman beating up an old vending machine. For some unknown reason, looking at her makes you even more nervous. Is it an unknown reason? Is your memory wiped or what? Eyes? Can I do anything about the eyes?
You open if I have to.
No. Can I do anything about this door? Just let me go inside.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Okay. I'm going to do some of the things I didn't do yesterday. Software.
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have
Nothing.
to.
Okay. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty. A partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes, torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. The flies is very authentic. It's just trash, no need to contemplate it any further, just walk away. Okay. So apparently we can't walk into the pub today. Well, no, we literally can, but it does nothing to us. Okay, we've gone back.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already! Come on, you thief!
I was trying
I'll break you open if I have to.
look for signs of the collision last night. But apparently can't do that yet.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
I can look at the ballet poster again. Apparently I can't do anything about it. Very apparently. Any ability to escape here? The sun still burns as bright as if it was in zenith, the heat absorbed by asphalt. Its heat. It's pointless to even try to get anywhere without a vehicle. Yep, stare at the road for a while. A feeling of longing and restlessness starts to well up inside you. You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon, beyond the limits of this suffocating desert. Continue. But even if you weren't trapped here, you wouldn't go. Okay. That's... yep. You may long for the sense of adventure that comes with being on the road, but all you can do is stand and stare and wish for what could have become of the young man you once were. A long time ago. Okay, I think we've read this before. I still don't know why you wouldn't go outside if you could, given you feel pretty trapped.
Spit it out already.
Can't do anything with that currently.
Come on, you thief.
Can't use it?
I'll break you open if I have to.
Let's see if I've got a different dialogue with her, because I've got a different attitude right now. No. Excellent. Right, let's get to the horse.
Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't access reservations.
I'm hopeful that I noticed this playing the demo that
Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't...
she pauses for a second.
Oh, hold on, I have someone on the other line. Hello, reception? Oh, what can I do for you, Dr. Fink? If it's about the Wi-Fi,
Yeah, he's intervened.
Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
Which is actually nice, not making us go through that whole waiting thing again. In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your panicked outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. Smile. She smiles.
Hello? I'm very sorry. I will have to call you back later. Bye.
She ends the call and turns to you.
Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Yeah.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Do I wish to play guilt-ridden and say sorry? Do I think that changing around the character sheet is going to benefit me? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Apology accepted. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Okay.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything's ready for you. And
So she's going to talk about the
this
key card
is your
again.
key card.
Nod and
I
wink.
see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Suddenly she curtails her excitement as if she remembered something. Yeah, she's meant to get you into
You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I'm going to be polite.
Here. I'll just need your signature.
Yep. Same.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, can I talk to her after this?
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Who's the stocky guy staying in room 5? She giggles. Recognize him? Yep, that's Jason Burns. Okay, I've got a name for him. She pauses, watching for a reaction, then leans in and whispers, almost apologetically. The dumper. Pulling back, she adds. He's currently our only other guest besides you. Why not? So what do you think of him?
Well, he's been a regular here at the motel, visiting every now and then for years now. And despite what everybody says about him, I think he's a very kind and polite person.
Okay, why is he called the dumper?
Don't tell me you don't know about it. I mean,
No.
yeah, the whole thing is not so important to folks outside Rue Valley, but still.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Wow. Let me see if I can explain. So, one day when I was like 3 or 4, people turned on their taps, and instead of clean water, this black, nasty stuff came out.
I've just experienced that.
Soon, it turned out that the Rue River aquifer, the source of all our water, had been polluted. People were furious. There were protests, town meetings, lawsuits, everything. It was a huge deal.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's when Jason Byrne's name came up. He previously worked for Apex Ore as some kind of waste manager, and they said he was the one responsible for all of it. That he dumped a bunch of chemicals into the ground and let them leak into the aquifer.
That would be a pretty... Like... Yeah, how would you live the rest of your life in Rue Valley after people accuse you of that?
After that, people started calling him the dumper. It stuck. And, well, the water is still bad, so... yeah, I forgot to tell you, don't drink it.
Okay.
Oh, today, about an hour before you got here. Just a half an hour later, he came back down asking if I could clean, dry, and iron his shirt before 8.
Wow. I know you've got a laundry there.
He said he'd do it himself, but had to leave the motel immediately because of an unexpected urgent call. There was a blood stain on his shirt, but luckily our washing and drying machine has this super quick anti-stain setting.
Okay, lovely. So if I need to do anything illegal, I'm in the right place.
Yeah, but he didn't seem hurt or anything. Don't worry.
Cool. I won't worry. I don't think you're picking up what Eugene is
And
thinking,
the machine
but hey.
handled it perfectly. In under 40 minutes, the shirt was spotless and dry.
Yeah. You... Actually, I'd love to know your name.
So I managed to iron it and drop it off to his room half an hour before the deadline.
I am proud of you. She gives a small, triumphant smile, clearly proud of a job well done. That's
Glad
super
you
fast.
think so too. Anyway, he returned and hasn't come out of his room since. I don't know. He took a shuttle toward Bothwood and came back the same way.
Okay, so there's shuttles. And a place called Bothwood. Can I do her again?
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
No. I can't find it. Can I find some help from this? No, I'm not still paying it. Not when I got the extra fast service. I could sit down. I'm not going to do that. Can't use the wheelchair. Could stare out the window. Could go to the washing room. But this is not going to save
Give me
me.
my coffee, you jerk!
Oh, she's still there. Alright. Oh.
Spit it out already!
Alright. Let's try him. So this is Joseph. Who I can't talk to. Annoying. Can't use currently. Try it off. Doesn't work. Right. I'm not gonna enter. I've got the chair to sit in. I can't use that mirror. Can I move my bag? Alright, why am I afraid of unpacking? That's a useful question. Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside. I thought it was toothbrush yesterday. Or maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. Yes, okay, that's fair. This is more what I feel. They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? Yep. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Right. So I can't do anything. So I've got to use alternate things. I've got the key card. That's nice. Look at it. Dr. Fink told you to take this pill if you have problems falling asleep. You don't know what's inside. Can you really trust him? I don't think I'm in any position to not trust him. That's a good point. Put the pill back. I think I can trust him that much. Like I am going to put the pill back, frankly. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so the armchair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fink's room. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Should I do anything in the bathroom? This is the same bathroom, isn't it? Anything in the cupboard? Nope. Don't use the water. Let's get that said. Can I have a bath? Okay, right. I can't have a bath. Can't use bin. Can I use the toilet? I can use the toilet. One day I may be able to use the toilet brush. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to use the toilet. Right. Good to know. I don't have any way of telling the time again. Do the light switch? I can look at the rules. I can look at the painting. I can look at the alarm. Does that say the time? I still can't read that. Let's go outside. Right, so I can't leave. Okay, the orange door turned to a white blocked door. There's nothing you care about on the other side. So I can't actually leave the bedroom, and I'm going to have to sit in the chair. Yep. Okay. Actually, I would like to know, has anything changed? Has the lady gone away? Could I get some water? As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. All you want to do is sleep, but unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Right, I could stare at my suitcase. I could swallow the purple pill. I'm waiting until I've got some water for the purple pill. That would be nice. Not impatient, just close your eyes and hope sleep will come. Phone, mess with your phone. Maybe I'll stare at my suitcase. What a pitiful inert object. It's full of my stuff, yes. Stuff, clothes, phone charger, toothbrush might as well be empty. But it isn't. Okay. And it won't ever be without your help. True. I could just dump it on the floor and go to bed. Not impatient. So let's see if sleep comes. So time's passed again. Check who's calling. It's the same people as yesterday, isn't it? I'll answer the phone. Do they say anything
Hello,
new?
sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Last time I questioned their name. Maybe I'll question the case this
Well,
time.
if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Did we have that last time anyhow?
Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
I think I'm going to duck out of this conversation. I'm probably going to have this conversation every day, so I'm going to duck out of it. Yeah.
Of course, of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. I'll write that down here. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Tschüss.
Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. I can close my eyes again. And as your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Okay, I learnt last time I need to zoom out a lot. Okay, so I get a bonus sleep sequence, or perhaps okay, so Percy Rugger is this bloke. His first name is Gideon. I've forgotten that. Oh, she's Robin. Okay, let's try and remember that so I can refer to her. Vending machine lady, we don't. For a split second, the whole world was exploding. But it wasn't a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still were. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. Right. So I've remembered the phone. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. The maniac is going to kill somebody. Most likely himself. When did this happen? Last night. This evening, but later. Yeah, okay, also true. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to make... Jason Burns, yes, alright. The stocky man is named Jason, the dumper, Burns. He's a regular at the hotel and seems to have quite the reputation in Rue Valley, being somehow connected to the apex ore and the contamination of the Rue River aquifer. He's staying in Hotel Room 5. I understand that. I was thinking that the water company is going to... Okay, it's aquifer and water is still related. So after whatever Jason did for Apex, a new company has come in, Core Water, which advertises, oh, I don't have a brochure today. What a pity. Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety engulfs you. Hide. You can't hide from the whole sky being on fire any better than you can from your own past. We're rereading what we already just played. Nothing happened afterwards, or then suddenly everything happened again. I would like to explore that, but I think I'm going to be bored going around another loop. Then suddenly everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. Cool. The meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet these things clearly never happened. Well, have you actually gone completely mad and they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? No. What if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the hotel and the light sky turns red? So I can do a combination of specific numbers to an idea. if I have enough power points. I've still got total lack of motivation, but okay. Close. So, is this another thing? How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? I'm going to hold to commit. No, I can't. I had another one yesterday. I wasn't able to. You want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it's all but the fever dream of a lunatic. Yeah, you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you ever even had these weird visions. Okay? To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. Okay, the incident is not the sky. Stay in the armchair for it. Fine, it's my own choice. Now it's raining. Seconds feel like minutes, and minutes like hours. On anything. Close my eyes again, swallow the purple pill, or mess with my phone. Close my eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing after. Where is my yesterday's? You can't seem to calm down until at last you open your eyes again. Okay, I need to play with my phones. Do I squish the same things as yesterday? With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists while you wait for sleep to come. As soon as the first wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen, an uneasiness starts building inside it. Yeah, I want to play this one again because there was a moment where I felt a jump in time yesterday. Playing this game right now, for some reason, it feels unsettling. This was supposed to be relaxing. It's not your fault, you're simply too nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. Okay, so I have to go back to the phone, scroll through my feed, start scrolling, but every post looks like you've already seen it before. Same old, same old. Yep. Okay, so can't play. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task, true. But getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Okay, I'm glad I'm not forced into drinking the water that I know is problematic. Force the pill down my throat. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. Okay. Close my eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, each one chasing another, but gradually your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. So, I could either say no turmoil or no remorse, or no pressure. I did choose dramatic as one of my traits, but I have been trying to choose guilt-ridden in this deck. Okay, so anxious apprehension has gone. I wonder if it would have gone if I'd picked anything else. Was it the purple pill? It doesn't matter, nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. And wait for it. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. What is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your sleep. Okay, the lights on. That's cool. A speck of energy. Oh. I have one inspiration. Cool. Inspirations. You can use these inspiration points in the mind map to turn ideas into intentions. To get inspired, you need to explore and experience something new, no matter how insignificant it seems. But unlike real willpower, inspiration is a fickle thing. Once spent, it's gone for good. Okay, so this is like spending XP. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. And as you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. Can I click here? No, not yet. Yep. That's the only one, although I would have liked to have used it yesterday. Alright. How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? This seems to be clearly what I have to do. So I'm going to investigate strange occurrences. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. Okay, I will get up. Probably. Active intentions. Here you can see your active intentions. Select them to see more details about how to complete them. Choosing an intention will open the mind map with that intention in focus. Okay, so I can click on it, maybe. Yep, I get the mind map, and then how do I get out of there? I click on the brain again. Can't do anything with my bag. Alright, let's go. The rain has slackened off, and you see nothing out of the ordinary, nothing you could put your finger on. Okay, I want to go downstairs. If the careless driver visited the motel, he has surely left already while you were sleeping. Okay. Yeah, as you exit the room, the hair rises on the back of your neck, and an eerie sensation takes hold of you. Yep, it's the only chance. So, as you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down. That's right. Oh. Come on, Eugene. Walk a little faster. I'm back in mind map. Did I mean to be back in mind map? Oh. As you come closer to the transformer, you immediately notice a couple of red plastic shards. I'm going to look at the shards first. There are several small ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhombus. Yeah. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. I will inspect the transformer. The transformer doesn't show any obvious sign of the impact. Okay, fair. It's quite big. Investigate strange occurrences. Inspect the largest shard. This shard is obviously part of a broken tail. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. I knew I would find something here, and I did. Okay, so it has to be true. I love how you got up at that stage. That was good. Eugene. And then, before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remembered, only confusing you a little further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back in Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing, and the evening will now continue as if nothing has happened? Well, something has happened, certainly. Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. Time. Okay, now we've got a time. From now on, you will have the exact time displayed here. Pay attention to it because in Rue Valley, situations change when the time changes. Characters might leave some locations and arrive at others. Their mood might change and they might act differently at different times. Okay, now I've got the time. Probably with Dr. Fink. Yeah. The phonetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the present.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
What goes on? See. He's only trying to confuse you, to make you forget. Well, I don't believe that, but like, can I click on that everything happened again? No, I can't. Continue.
Mr. Harrell, can you hear me?
Then you need to remember. Okay, I'll try and remember. Is this something very important? Muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside interrupts your train of thought. And suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others, and more memories start emerging. The receptionist? Yeah. I should get this checked. Thunder. Mysterious driver. And finally that of yourself, standing in front of the transformer, under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. So everything happened again. I can click on it. Do I have any motivation to do it? Yeah. You're in a time loop. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. So I've got another inspiration.
Time loop?
Okay, yes, I got as far as the time limit. 8:01. Okay, so I have to continue, perhaps. I can't. No, I can't say that. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you back to the old motel. Okay, now I've got nothing, not even a phone. Wow.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrell.
No, I got the phone
Would you
back.
care to elaborate?
What do I want to do? I can't do it. I feel weak and I can't breathe. There is no air here. I'm about to pass out. I could say that. I'm sorry, I got carried away and it just slipped out. Or number 3, you're in a time loop. I'm trapped in a time loop. Okay, interestingly, I'm back at the character sheet I originally chose. So the status effects change my character sheet. And then when I get rid of them, I can go back. So I may have an inspiration point. I could say I'm in a time loop, but I feel like being dramatic.
Mr. Harrow, please, do not break eye contact. Take a deep breath, put your palms on your chest, and try to calm down.
Okay. It's not working. I need to get out of here. It's becoming unbearable. I'm gonna try drinking the alcohol, but I guess not today. As you step out of the doctor's office, trying to keep your attention away from the angry woman at the vending machine, you can't help but be pulled towards the only fragment of your previous life. Okay, yes, my car. Yeah. Through the years of neglect and a few layers of desert sand, you manage to catch a glimpse of your own reflection in the car's window. Are you really thinking of running away? Okay, this playthrough, let's be dramatic. What else is there to think of? Bold choice. Continue. Nothing says I'm in control of my life like flooring it into the great unknown. Sure. This can't be dramatic. I could choose I want to go home. I just want to leave this godforsaken place. Impatient, I could say fuck this place. I don't belong here. This day I'm trying to do dramatic stuff. Ah yes, home. Where the heart is, right? Hollow, cold, closed off, and abandoned. Are you sure? I've got a new idea, so I can drive home. Okay, let's look at my mind map again. Surely this place is less appealing than your bleak little apartment. Don't know if I'm going to come in at the moment. I want to lose. I want to see. Sorry. Put the phone back in the pocket. I didn't mean to do that.
Come on, you thief!
Can I even touch the area for going away now? The sun still burns as bright as if it was in Zen. Its heat absorbed by ash. I struggle to read that fluently. If it was in zenith, in its zenith. It's pointless to even try to get anywhere without a vehicle. Yes, I've got that, but the vehicle. 2 minutes. Can I do anything with the phone?
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
Yeah, I can talk to her. Talk with her. What happened to your lethargy? I'd like to say go on for good. It's not going to be true. Great news, but aren't you too anxious to talk to her? Nope. Really? Okay, you got this then. Let's see why she's beating up the machine.
Says the guy who looks like he's had at least 7 cups already.
There. She quits.
This would be my first today, believe it or not.
Sorry.
Excuse me, but I'll try getting my coffee.
Is there no other place to get coffee around here?
No, unfortunately not. I'm stuck with this broken piece of antiquity. Work, you piece of crap.
I could say maybe the universe is telling you to switch to tea or something. Well, if it's any consolation, I was hoping for a snack from that machine. I think this is mean, but I'm gonna have to say it because the other one is kinda... no, I'm gonna say I wanted a snack.
Misery loves company, I guess.
Misery loves company. Okay, cool.
But seriously, what do we do now? I cannot survive what's left of the day without coffee.
You can fix it after all. It's just an old machine, undoubtedly. Malfunction is caused by something mundane. So, I could drive back home. Or... Mending machine seems to be stuck. Apparently the lack of coffee is turning some people into monsters. Maybe you can do something about it. Oh, I need two inspirations for that. Am I going to interact with the car?
Come on, you thief!
Even though the car is a mess, it still has gas. And it's better than water.
I'll break you open if I have to.
I'm going to see if I can get my key card. It's not like 803.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about. You're a...
Try to get her attention. Nope. Right. I'd like to see me juggling, but anyhow.
Sir, please, sit down. I'll be with you soon. Sir, please, sit down.
Okay, so I can leave. What seems the best idea? Drive back on. I'm at 803. I could give it a go because I don't have enough inspirations to do anything else. Okay.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
North, so is north to the left-hand side. Oh, I could drive back home to drive back home.
Spit it out already!
He is very small. The desert stretches out endlessly, a vast expanse of ochre, gravel, barren, and desert. Oh, I didn't read that with the right text. 840. A thin, cracked rhythm of asphalt snakes through the landscape, looping like a gnarly scar that vanishes into the horizon. Check the fuel gauge. I mean, this fun is not going to last forever. Open window. Turn on the radio. Static makes an open thing. But yeah, okay. You're more likely to catch a signal from space than any kind of station. Alright. Open the window. Dust makes the air outside even thicker than inside. To the distance. The more you look, the more you see. The same mountains, similar cacti, copy-pasted bushes, and the identical paintings of clouds. That's a bit breaking the fourth wall, thanks. Check the full fuel gauge. Tank is half empty. Just drive. Keep pretending that everything is fine and everything is normal. You're just driving home. But no matter how hard you try, there's no running away from your poor decisions. They've got better mileage. Okay. What am I going to do? So where's my mouse? There, thank you. Reject the call. So 15 is the call. 8:37, I'm still going. As with the phone call, with hair standing up on the back of your neck, you anticipate another interruption. Right. I've got 10 minutes. Thunder. The thunder that sends chills down your spine. The end is near. At 8:46, 8:47, in your rearview mirror, the sky erupts in a blaze of glory as if someone staged a fireworks show for your successful getaway. Yeah, I am glad I at least got this far. Continue. Or the apocalypse. I'm being dramatic today, so I'm going to scream. Okay, I can hear an engine. It seems that the time loop stretches further than you've anticipated. Road home might wait just around. But you have to drive like a maniac to actually make it.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, my status is still that I'm meant to be trying to drive back home. So let's go with me trying to drive back home. The car leaps forward like a frantic old nag, tires spitting dust and gravel with disdain. As the speedometer soars, the landscape blows into a homogeneous mass of red rocks and greasy shadows. Okay, the foolhardy tempo calls to mind another careless driver. Yeah. It must be one of those Rue Valley things, pushing your luck even when you're fresh out of it. Okay, I've got a choice. Really loud music. I don't want to think about it, or I don't care. I'll make it this time, or maybe he managed to escape. Yes, that's what I'm going to think. Maybe he managed to escape. Lingering on that thought certainly won't help. I don't get that. Isn't he a role model-ish? You never ascertained that he ran into anything. Maybe he did. Step on. Okay, 5. 8:14. I drown it out with the roar. The engine, or toss the phone out of the window. Potentially, I'll toss the phone out of the window, why not? making sure that this will be the last time you hear from that guy. You knew there was no turning back. Your mind races ahead, running faster than a car ever could. Press the pedal as far as it goes. Gripping the wheel, you're counting down to it, every second dragging longer than the last. 8:37, yeah. You can almost feel the air tense up before the strike until, once again, predicting the unpredictable, a superpower given to you and you alone. Dramatic, I just want to go home. Let out a tear and keep driving. Yeah. You bash through the desert as the last droplets of rain on the windshield start to fade away. Then it hits you. This is the furthest you've been able to go. Yep. But time stops. Not because of the fiery sky and the end of the loop. Your internal clock says you still have a couple of minutes before that happens. It stops because you are not in control anymore. In control of what? It's ridiculous. I'm going to go with my lie. Definitely, but there's one other. This car. You're not in control of this car anymore. Okay. Powered by inertia and the slippery asphalt, the vehicle acts on its own, swerving and sliding with astonishing choreography. Quickly but carefully do something to avoid the disaster. Okay. Too impulsive. Okay. Moving into something.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, so are these my thoughts? His voice cuts through like a lifeline, but just as the comfort of his words wraps around you, it twists and morphs into a jarring clanging voice. Switch up. It yanks you back to reality as the remnants of cliff rock debris drum against the car with relentless enthusiasm. Through a dense fog of pain, your nerves frantically fire, desperately trying to wake up your unresponsive body. Take a deep breath. Oh, I have punctured lungs. Good. This will require some serious surgery. Try to move. The wreckage envelops you in a tight grip. You sense that at least a couple of your limbs are free. Attempt to move my leg. Push leg. Move my arm. Okay, I'm alive. Okay. Not necessarily putting that out. Okay. Doesn't help. Could I not move at all? Produce a sound. Any sound. You chop the cold lipstick on your lips. You try to break the silence. Okay, you try to speak. Yes, sure, this is good. Stay silent. Just like that. It's choice. 8:42 still. Okay, I'm going to focus on the noise. Both from nowhere and everywhere you hear a rhythmic beating. Is it my heartbeat? I have no idea what it is. It's your heartbeat. And then you feel it. Okay. The warmth of liquid pumped by your heart, soaking almost every part of your torn corpse. A lot of liquid. Severe bleeding. A lot of liquid. Okay. Through half-closed, tear-filled eyes, you sense the orange haze rising. The ground trembled. Something again. Okay. We got to day 3, or are we at day 4? Actually, you hold your breath, waiting for the end until the weight of it becomes too much to bear. Miraculously, you fill your lungs with the musty yet familiar air tinged with the stale scent of old cologne. Try to move. Through the unfathomable pain still lingers in your mind, you muster up the courage to lift a finger. Paralyzing doubts aside, it's effortless. Okay, keep breathing. The air has never felt so refreshing before. You must continually remind yourself to breathe until the instinctual rhythm kicks in. It's a breathtakingly beautiful sensation. You feel the contours of your teeth with your tongue. The brutal crunching sound is still ringing in your ear, but everything remains firmly in its intended place. So you're good. It's nearly enough to coax a smile on your face, yet it doesn't. You're alive and well, all the good that it does. It seems that the loop goes as far as to amend your injuries. The fleeting sense of relief swiftly exits the stage, making way for the overwhelming tide of disappointment. You open your eyes only to meet his yet again.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Sure.
Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
I've got 2 inspirations, so I'm okay actually. I think that's what I've got. Can't quite clarify that.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Cool.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
I might ask them later.
All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
You want to go in the bathroom?
The exit is behind you. That's the bathroom. Of course.
You set down the stained mirror glass in the doctor's bathroom. You struggle with the fact that the loop seems to be infinite. It's no use, I give up, or I hate this place, I just want to leave. I hate this place, I just want to leave. But you can't leave no matter where you go. You will be tossed back here as soon as the clock hits 8:47 p.m. I get it, but I still hate this place. It seems that you will stay here for a long time. This attitude won't help much. I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid giving up. Open your account manager. I'm going to introduce this. Information problem. Okay, right. All right.
Come on, you thief!
Let's take some time to think about one. Okay, so all the energy of you have put into your pathetic attempt to escape has transformed into pure hatred towards Rue Valley. You can't escape, but you are sure of one thing: this place sucks. Okay. What else can I have a look at? Fix vending machine. That is what I was going to try to do. Alright, let's get zoomed out enough and zoomed over enough that I can maybe click on this. I think I've got two. I think I'm going to commit. Right, probably shouldn't be tipsy for this, but hey. That really is all I can think about. That really is all I can manage. Okay, so I want to say...
Sure. Give it a go. Whisper to the machine? I can say, you reflect our energy and behavior, and I am ready to make coffee with you. I know your purpose is granting my wishes, so please give me the coffee. You're a good machine, you're just confused because nobody taught you how to be yourself. Alright, well. Okay. Not working. Hey, are you talking to the machine?
I'm much more extroverted, probably because of the alcohol. I'm much less sensitive. Ah, why not?
Whatever. Was just curious.
Okay, what do I think? Okay, shame. The machine rattles slightly. Well, it didn't look like slightly. Its mechanical hum protesting the unexpected disturbance. Still, with each shake, its metallic exterior embraces the playful motion, following your swaying like a dance partner.
Well, I guess it needs more than a hug.
Try clockwise. Try the other direction.
Oh, I think you made it angry.
Possibly. But before you can answer her, the machine excretes an unknown liquid into the empty tray.
I don't think that was coffee.
Okay, just work my way down the list. In an instant, the information from the nerve endings of your palm reaches your brain, and the pain overwhelms you. Okay.
Oh my god, are you okay? Did you hurt your hand?
I'm not going to be dramatic this time.
Yeah, that's good. Just keep cool and breathe. You know what they say. Pain is temporary. But seriously, please don't do that again.
Okay, my intention was updated.
That's genius.
Yeah. No. I think she's being sarcastic.
I'm watching.
Nope. Still isn't working.
Yeah, I tried that before.
Power cable.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Good job. Maybe it's for the best. At least now Ben might realize they need to repair the damn thing. Oh, he's the owner of the motel. A really nice guy, but not really fond of change.
Which is interesting with the keycards.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Okay, can I do anything now? Right. This is okay. Maybe you need to find the right spot to kick, or maybe turn it off then back on 7 times in a row. Put in a foreign coin to scoot the stuck one out, or maybe all of the above in a specific order. It can't be that hard. Yeah, I suppose.
Spit it out already!
I can't try again today. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I want to know.
Come on, you thief!
Can I stand in the bottle?
I'll break you open
Nope.
if I have to.
That was only a day 1 thing. Oh no.
Give me my
Can I still
coffee,
go
you
in?
jerk!
Maybe.
Spit it out already!
Escalate to customer engagement. What does that even... All right, fine. Transfer away.
Oh, okay. She's actually got a different dialogue now. I will take the leaflet. Maybe. I am going to read this. Okay, I get to the part I stopped last time. Cool.
Hi, yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley Motel. Oh, case number? It's 6AUG27-RVMT.
Okay. Nope, I'm not going to get her attention. Sometime I'm going to try not to be extroverted. Yeah, it's very annoying.
Sir, please calm down. I'll be with you shortly. The text said it'd be up by noon.
Come on, you thief!
I don't think I'm going to manage. I can't go home anymore. Okay, let's go round again. Or
I'll break you open if I have to.
I've got my phone back, by the way. Okay, 8:10. I have seen pictures of this game. I'm glad I got to go somewhere. It's in the pictures. The view is striking. The endless sky stretches beyond Rue Valley, an indifferent witness to everything below. In the distance, the desert sprawls, its surface broken by hills, silent, ancient monuments, standing watch over time itself. It is very pretty. I agree. Below, the river winds through the mountains, a sinuous dancer draped in flowing silver, moving to a rhythm only it understands. Yeah, enjoy the view. You know what? Oh, I can enjoy the view for one time. Lovely. The colors of nature are nothing short of breathtaking, blending seamlessly into the grand panorama before you. The deep greens cling stubbornly to life, the sky's ever-changing gradient. It all comes together in a quiet, effortless symphony. In the distance, the soft murmur of running water adds another layer to the scene, a subtle reminder that life continues to move, always flowing, never still. There's so much to appreciate, not just in this place, but in the world as a whole. A world that, somehow, you have managed to overlook. I'm happy that Eugene has finally been able to look at the desert and the beauty around it. This view puts everything into perspective, or maybe it's time to act more like nature. It also reminds you of what life is, not just what it failed to be, the possibilities, the movement, the constant renewal. You need this, absolutely. So I have 2 inspiration, which I may not use if it's XP. The bleached face holds a message, its meaning long surrendered to the elements. Okay. I can go up to the railway, I think. It's an old overpass. It doesn't look like it's been used recently. Walk up to the edge and sit down. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's pretty. Oh. Let's try that again. You take a seat on the steel structure and let your legs swing loosely over the road. So, you are trapped in an ever-repeating 47 minutes. There must be a way to stop it, or there must be an explanation. Given that I'm invulnerable in this 47 minutes, maybe I want an explanation more. Sure, but where to start? You're stuck in a random place and time. Not necessarily. There's hints of... There's hints to do with water. Partially the person who's next door to you in the motel. partially the pamphlet that I am wanting to keep, but it's probably going to disappear again. And partially, I mean, yes, it does look like a nuclear incident happens. Boom. Don't know. I don't know if this is all random. I mean, this is a video game. It's not going to be fully random. It's going to be a story. Nothing seems to happen, and yet too many things do happen to know them. Sure. Small events, insignificant, forgettable stuff. Yet still, you have to observe everything, everywhere, all at once. That's a movie title. Then somehow discern the important stuff from background noise and remember it. Your memory is the only tool you have at your disposal. Information is the key to solving this. Okay. This is a nice little dialogue hint from the developers, I guess. Either I just observe and do nothing, or there's just too many things to remember. I'm not doing my dramatic run today. I think I observe. Could do stuff too, sure. Okay, thank you. Wait until something interesting happens, or get. Maybe I'll wait until something interesting happens. You stare back at the empty road. I'm still at 8:10, by the way. Although the sunlight looks like it's setting. Like the light almost feels like it's changing while I've been stuck at 8:10. You stare back at the empty road, not so far from the loud motel. Okay. Wait and observe. I will at some stage try and figure out how to get rid of that barrier, but not this instant. Wait and observe. Wait a minute. Other than the monotonous burble of the creek, nothing interesting happens. You still see the silhouette of the motel sign in the distance as you feel time pass. Yeah. That's 2 minutes later, right? It's also gotten very dark. I love the lights around there. I mean, the atmospheric, the environment, really, really lovely. Really love the environment. I guess I continue. My memory is updated to Jason Burns. Oh, he's riding a bicycle. Okay, cool. We can get through like that. Poor guy is in a hurry. If he knows the explosion is going to happen at 8:47, then maybe he knows something you don't. Although I don't know why he wanted his clothes cleaned. And maybe the guy driving the car also knows about the explosion. If he doesn't stop somewhere soon, he will get soaked. Yeah? Wait and see what else happens? Sure. The rain is about to start and you begin to wonder what will happen next. I think we might as well sit here and watch. The motel is not far from here. I am going to wake up, probably not sodden, in the doctor's office. You can even see the pinkish glow of the neon sign. Really lovely environment. Like all of these colors here of the rocks, like in the dim light. The red glow, the red car, the red rust on the pipe and the red of the timer. And then like the bluish tinge, the blue near the sign. Really lovely. You know that the careless driver drove from the motel in the direction of this roadblock. Okay, that's interesting. I do not know that, but I do now. Yep, there's no other way he could go. How did he get past the roadblock? down. I'm curious. That's what you're about to see. Sit, wait, and pay attention. Okay, when does he drive? 37, 10 minutes. Oh, there's the crack of lightning. As the thunder subsides, you realize how with every passing loop it seems to startle you a bit less, as if your body is getting used to it. That's very cool. Also, I did love that turn off. I might repeat this day just for fun at some stage. But the driver is still nowhere to be seen, and the first time you saw him, he was right there in the motel parking lot before the thunder. Sure. A slew of questions surrounds you like a swarm of bees. I could ask, why is he not back in his place like everything else? Could he be aware of the loop as well? That's my personal view as a player. Where could he be? Did he manage to leave? Will he return? So many questions. One thing seems certain. Somehow he's special. No choice but to get up. Okay, I'm down there again. Each bollard bears a Coral Destiny logo, faintly glowing in the dim light, branding with a purpose. So this could be going into a Coral Destiny manufacturing area or something? Could slap their name on anything, or it's useless, too small for a driver to notice. Maybe I'll say it's useless. Yet you drove here, got out, and noticed, so arguably working as intended. Yep. Oh, I can't use them yet. Do I want to drive south? Let's see, can I walk over here? Can't do that. Can I go there? I wonder if Apex and Coral are really the same thing. You'll have to continue stalking the foot. Walk the rest of the way. I'm not going to get there today. Screenshot just before the checkout. Sure. I want to find out about the checkout. You tried to leave this damn motel and all that therapy nonsense behind. Everything kept falling apart. I cannot recall that. Yep. I think I need to read them.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Let's try asking a question today. Maybe I should start with I'm trapped in a time. Well, ain't that the smartest thing to say to a psychotherapist at the end of your first session? He's probably going to draft you a certificate of sanity right now.
I see.
I still wanted to know what he was going to say. He's scribbling in his notebook, okay. You're pretty sure that he wrote down the word crazy at least once. You don't understand this time loop is real? The next 47 minutes are repeating over and over again. You think I'm crazy. I'll ask that. Yes.
Of course
sure.
not. I'm just keeping notes so we can be on track in our next sessions.
Alright.
For which I think you could use a good night's rest. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
No pill? What have I got? So I remember Jason, you saw him at the roadblock riding a bicycle more. Oh, I've got more information here. Okay, so I should gather information. Okay, observe what's going on a bench. He did not show up again. So he does bias the loop. Alright, and I need to try the vending machine. So that's what I might try. Okay. Am I wanting to have a drink or not really? Anything else I can fiddle with in the doctor's room? He's got a case too. He's got a laptop. Might be able to use it one day. Yeah, I'm going to read his certificate on the wall. Oh no, it's a list of rules to follow while staying in a motel. Just a quick glance tells you they cover a lot. You zero in on the ones that stand out, the ones that catch your eye for all the wrong reasons. Do not use tap water for any internal purposes. Yep, we know that. No whistling or any other kind of intense vocal noise after 8 p.m. So the lady yelling at the coffee machine is kind of breaking it. Each guest is only allowed one pillow per bed, no exceptions per place. No dancing without appropriate cause, especially outside this room. Lights out by 11:01 p.m. You're not going to reach it. Free Wi-Fi for all registered users. What a selling point. It's free. Free of speech, stupid. Okay, we just repeat that if I click on it again. So I've got to ask about each of these. Any deviation in turning off the light at the stated time might interfere with motel energy efficiency. So someone clearly clicks to keep their energy bills predictable, always the same. No surprises, no spikes, everything neat, tidy, under control. Who the hell has... Yeah, I'm going back to impatient. No one's saying that's for sure. Makes you wonder who wrote it in the first place and what exactly was going through their head. It's probably Ben. Right. Oh, Anita Fleming with 2 T's was not Ben. These rules are a bit much, especially for a motel in the middle of nowhere. I might read them another day. I don't want to go and sit on a bench if that's what I've got a chance of.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Yeah. That was my prediction. I can sit on the bench now. I think I will go and talk to her again.
I'll break you open if I have to.
I will try and help again.
Sure. Give it a go. It's genius. I'm watching.
Okay, I'll try all the buttons at once. Okay, the machine starts to beep and emits loud noises between mechanical screeching. None of the noises seem particularly encouraging. Okay, not really working. You can hear a loud mechanical thump.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Alright. I'm going to insert a coin. It's not going to work. Nothing happens.
Crap.
Okay, I have to give up. No, okay, so I can't fix it.
Well, thanks for trying. I'll go back to beating some sense into it.
Okay. Let me have a look at this coffee machine. Where did I go? Yeah. It will work. It has to work. You have infinite time to try all the different combinations and emerge victorious. Or you could ask around how to fix it. Yeah, reckon it's heavily hinted that I should ask around how to fix it.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Like, I'm not rushing to go get my key card and go into my room because, after all, time loop just means I end up there again. Can I ask him? No, I can't. So annoying. Can I go in? Don't think I should be able to. Yeah, I'm back to where I was. 8:05. I'm just going to stay outside today and just try and watch. Is there anything about the vacancy sign? The word vacancy reminds you of the emptiness inside you, the void that's been sitting there for a while now. This is a little too pointed. How does it feel now? Has it grown bigger? Or is it finally starting to shrink? It's gotten smaller, I guess. That's hopeful. You get the impression that the word no is glowing faintly brighter, even though it's switched off. Maybe it's worth thinking of exploring a little deeper. Then again, it's just a sign, an ugly one at that. Not everything has to be about you. A lot of the writing is about you. I can't do anything with the bike. I think a lot of people have commented on them. Alright, let's sit here. Bench doesn't look very comfortable, but you're glad that there's a place to chill, aren't you? I'm going to sit. You place your butt cheeks on the wooden bench and let gravity do the rest. Yeah, I don't think this piece of writing is needed. Wait until something interesting happens. Yes. It's still early. You're pretty sure that you didn't miss anything important before now. It gives you a bit of confidence, you guys. I'm going to go to sleep. Time passes. But after a minute or two, you notice it's 8:07. I noticed. Oh, she wanders off. Oh, that's her bike. Someone seems to have lost the battle with the vending machine. She left the motel and drove south. Wait and see what else happens. The woman from the vending machine is gone. You took a mental note of that. Yeah, right, at exactly 8:08 p.m. Good. Now let's see. I wonder if I should write this down. I'm going to temporarily and now let's see what's next in line. You are careful not to miss anything. Yes? Not even the tiniest detail. Nice sounds. Like a faint sound coming from room 5 on the upper floor of the motel. The sound of a door unlocking. Okay. 812. So he comes out at 812. Jason. Jason Burns walks down the stairs and enters the reception area. Watch and observe. What you are doing now is exploration in 4 dimensions, and you're doing good. Is this the developers talking? Is that me, my internal thoughts as Eugene, or what? You're pretty certain you know everything that happens before this moment. You keep it all in your mind. The woman enters the vending machine. The woman leaves the vending machine at 8:08 p.m. The man from room 5 enters the reception area at 8:12 p.m. Jason, reception, 8:12. Let's see what happens next. Soon after, you hear the familiar sound of the reception area door. Okay, and all the lights turn on. At 8:15, you get the call. Can I do anything about it? No, not really. Jason leaves the reception area, hops on his bicycle, and heads north. Yeah, it looked like south, but sure. He was in a hurry. Where is he going? Do we have to get up? Clouds pregnant with rain hang over the endless asphalt ribbon that seemingly leads nowhere. I know where he's going. It's pointless to even try to get anywhere without it. Yes, we've done this. Put it on silent. Sit back down. Thank you. Just what I was trying to do. Yes. Am I allowed to watch? Not to watch. Let's see if there's anything I can do here. Yes, fine. Anything else? I didn't even hear that about Jason. So I can't continue watching, even though I'd like to. If I buy water, it doesn't matter, does it? I've read the reddish button before. I don't know if this is going to help me. Eyes. Close. Fixing machine. Man versus machine, a battle that has raged for centuries. Who will emerge victorious this time? It's machine. Okay, I'll give it a kill. I've asserted your physical dominance over a not sentient being. Yep. Kick again. Starting to understand the woman a little bit. Perhaps she's not crazy after all. Okay. How long have I got? I've got 30 minutes. Let's see. Can't go around. See if I can get a different dialogue here. Oh, maybe.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, I do want to know how to fix the vending machine. She says, what again? Damn it. Guess I'll really have to push Dad to get us the vending machine 3000. Our rust bucket has more malfunctioning components than working ones. True. There's a trick to get it out of the what? There's a trick to get it out of the unjam it. It's mad. And so far it's worked every time. I really should put a sign on the damn thing explaining how to work it. It's not. Yes, I will. You have to press the return change button, but really press it all the way until you hear the plastic crack. Then simultaneously press the coffee button and the more sugar button 3 times. Easy. Cool. That sounds like a tough but lethal combo in an arcade fighting game. Yeah. Still easier than the crazy maneuvers you've pulled through, though. Thanks. I'll raise a cup of coffee to your health. Let's see if this works. Don't worry, most of the time it works every time. Okay, if I can ask about this. I could just leave, which I might want to. Let's see if I can actually get the vending machine fixed. Don't click on the card. So you need to go here. The receptionist told you that the component for resetting the vending machine is supposedly return change plus coffee plus more sugar times 3. Could it really be that simple? Yes, I think so. Brains to get out of their space. Let's try. Try her method. The machine stirs to life with a low resonant hum, its internal mechanisms clicking into place, awakened by your input. The display reads insert coin. Insert a coin? Money is not an object in this game, apparently. The coin clicks into the slot. A deep grind echoes from within as the coffee button glows, and the inviting aroma of fresh brew begins to permeate the air. The smallest plastic cup ever sits ready and the machine is fixed. Lovely. But it won't last, right? Well, if I can memorize it, it might. Like wiping raindrops from a windshield on a rainy day, the effort you show is replaced by a fresh set of 47 minutes, still blurring what's in front of you. Yeah, but I can tell the lady. The machine will still be broken come 8:47 p.m. Sure, but now I know how to fix it, I can do it again. No, that's my attitude. Yep, information is the key. You're starting to get the hang of this. Okay, do I get a reward for finishing this coffee thing? A combo for resetting the copy machine, but hold to wrap up. Hey, I wrapped up my first intention. Okay. Anything else I can do? Okay. I was going to go back and talk to her, but, like, why not just get a coffee? Smallest plastic cup ever, take a sip of coffee. Bring the cup close to your lips, and before you even taste it, the bitter, smoky aroma guarantees its debatable quality. Yes, the lady didn't say it was good. It's bad. Yep. But I am perked up. Okay. Here's another taste that emerges. The machine was stuck, rendered inoperable by even the simplest task of brewing coffee. Yes, but by your actions alone, it has been brought back to life. This is a little overdramatic for a coffee machine, frankly. That taste you noticed, it's the taste of victory. Yes, I am happy. A small one, yes, but a victory nonetheless. No further thoughts about this. Do I get to walk in the puddle? Oh, that's very pretty. Very pretty windows. Let's sit. You're gonna let me sit? No, you're not gonna let me sit. Very pretty lights there. Go back and talk to me about some of this.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
I want to ask about Kara's driver at the time.
Oh, that has to be Uncle Frank.
Okay. Hope he's okay.
He's a family friend. You've met him?
Okay, I'll be dramatic just this one time.
Yeah, sorry. He's reckless like that. Just a few days ago, he crashed into a street lamp near the shuttle stop.
Okay, we've mentioned the shuttle stop a couple of times. I'd still like to find it.
But, you know, he and my dad go way back, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
I guess that's also why he lets him stay at the motel for free.
Yeah.
Yep, right here. In fact, he's been living here for the last 2 years.
Oh, cool.
Dad says he's a good man that fell on some hard times. I want to believe it, but I don't see it.
Okay, she's skeptical.
So, why are you asking about him?
Oh, yeah, I do need
alright.
to talk to him. Yeah, can I talk to him?
His room is number 1, but I don't see his pickup outside, so he's probably not in there.
Mm-hmm. I'll ask this. This seems neutral.
Yeah, my mom wrote those. She was real proud of him, too. Took enforcing them very seriously.
Maybe
She
Robin
thought it
doesn't
was
as much.
crucial. Rules for everything. To keep the place running smoothly, that was her whole thing.
I'm gonna say excessive.
Right? Like every single part of life covered. No wiggle room. No fun. Just rules, rules, and more rules.
Yeah, I should have known. Looking at Robin with the blue, yellow, red, she's not into rules.
Anyway, since my mom left, we don't really enforce them anymore. Not like we used to.
Okay, cool.
To be honest, we barely pay attention to them now. They're just there. Part furniture, part relic of the motel's past.
Yeah, understandable.
As for my mom, she couldn't care less. There's a whole new set of rules for her new place. A fresh start.
It's sad, but glad. Maybe then? Oh, okay. Her tone hardens, frustration leaking through despite her effort to sound casual. Yeah, I'm going to ask about it.
It's all those rules. They're like her shadow, stretching into every corner of our lives. Sometimes I still feel it, even though she doesn't even live here anymore. But don't mind me. That's just family stuff, you know?
Okay. I'm going to push her and ask about Ben. Oh, and it started raining at... Okay, so 8:15, Robin is free. And 8:23. Yes, but why would you want to talk to my star? Alright, why not? I wanted to discuss the possibility of a discount since I'm staying here. Well, for time. Yeah, that seems a reasonable question. And she says, oh, okay, that's definitely a managerial level decision. That's nice. Trouble, he's not even here. I'd like to get his phone number. Of course. Let me send it to you. Cool, so I've got his phone number there. I have to be real honest with you about the discount, though. I'm not sure it can happen. Not a company policy, you see. Yeah, I understand. Do I want to tell her this one? That I'm trapped in a time loop? Yeah, why not?
Oh, well, that's an interesting thing to hear.
Yeah. You managed to transform her extreme enthusiasm into pure awkwardness. That's cool. I'll know that for future
Anyway, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And here, your key card.
Enjoy key card. But she's not going to because she's not enthusiastic. So that's my way of killing her enthusiasm if I want to. I don't really want to. She's nice.
Don't you worry about anything. Dr. Fink is the best.
Yeah. Is she really? Do I want to keep on going? I'm not even very impulsive at the moment because I've perked up, so I'm more sensitive. You seem to be more sensitive for everything. Yeah,
Thank you for your trust, sir.
Do I need to sign a document?
Oh, you can do it some other time. Don't you worry about anything.
She might be a bit crazy. She would like you to please leave. No problem. Can I? Sing much. No, I can't see. Okay, I can look in my brain. So he's Frank. And he didn't show up again. He's staying in the motel in room 1. Yeah, okay. Robert. Mother's name's Anita. Doesn't really say, and she doesn't have a great relationship with her mom. Like, that would be truthful as well. I know how to fix the vending machine. Oh, I can talk to Ben. Something good, cool. Okay. Try to guess the Stealth Network's password? No. Not gonna work. Okay. Enough of this for now. Yep, I agree. Time after time, you can't stop to admire how extraordinary it is. To feel the accumulation of the electric charge around you. To know the exact moment of such a natural phenomenon. Let the thunder strike or quickly do something else before it strikes. It's interesting that it's giving me a choice. I can go in and try and talk to Jeeves. could to maybe break in, but what I'm actually going to do, if I can, is why don't I shelter in the office?
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Any chance? Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this, just in case I don't get the chance to get the password again. I'm not writing that down. Oh no, wait a... It's actually a lot easier than I thought. It's RV star 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Yeah. Just hoping to her. But can I then... Whoops, down. Yeah. Alright. So, it doesn't really work. I'll go back to the phone. I'm going to play a quick match. We'll see what happens when I'm kind of inside. Enough of this for now. I'm going to continue. Yeah, I wanted to see what it looks like. It's lovely, isn't it? I've only got 2, right? This won't work. Yeah. So I've just got to work.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Luckily not.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible. That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Okay. I'm getting a bit tired and probably want to finish up.
However,
Maybe?
since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Maybe I would like to tell
Alright
the
then.
lady.
That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is
I want to tell her how to get coffee. And then, like, after this day, I'm going to finish. Don't know how many days in room. Maybe I can help?
Sure. Give it a go.
Alright. I am doing the special move. The machine stirs to life with a low resonant hum, its internal mechanisms clicking into place, awakened by your input. The display reads insert coin. Insert a coin. And give her the coffee.
Oh, what? Nice! I don't know how you figured it out, but thank you so much.
She takes one long sip from the plastic cup and savors the moment. As you don't say anything, she soon interrupts the silence.
Here. To strangers fixing machines.
Okay, I've got 3 inspiration.
Speaking of strangers, I'm Riley.
Ah, she's Riley.
So, first session? Me?
Okay.
No, I live here. I mean, in Rue Valley, not in the motel. So, how was it?
Do I want to be impatient? Yeah.
Well, yeah, after only one session. It's kind of like the gym, you know? Takes time.
And time you do have, but still, how much of a change can the end of one session bring, even if repeated an infinite number of times?
Not that I have any personal experience with therapy. I only ever go during our mandatory assessments.
Okay. She has mandatory assessments? Or people generally have mandatory
My brother, though,
assessments?
he used to visit Dr. Fink daily for quite some time.
Mhm.
And trust me, I saw him getting better and better as the months went by.
Okay, that's good.
Until he quit. He had a minor disagreement with Dr. Fink regarding some of his, beliefs. But other than that, therapy really helped him get on his feet again. But enough about that. So, how do you like the motel? Met the crew yet? There's also Uncle Ben. He's the owner, and Robin's father.
Okay, yes.
Aunt Anita was around until a year or 2 ago, but she's not a part of the place anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's just that I lived here for a while. A long time ago, to be precise. The Flemings took me and my brother in after we lost everything. They became like family to us. We lost our mom in a house fire, and our dad had passed before that, so... yeah.
That's
Anyway,
really hard.
Uncle Ben was like a father to us. Still is in some ways. He's a little quirky, but he's got a good heart. Robin, too.
Yeah.
I guess what I want to say is, you're in good hands here.
Okay. I'll respond positively. Alright. It's the only question I have, so I might as well ask the weird one.
You mean when there's a rocket launch?
Launch? Mm-hmm.
You must have heard of Coral Destiny, right?
I've got that pamphlet. It's good, not really, though.
Well, Coral Destiny operates a spaceport not too far from here. And when there's a rocket launch, you can see the whole sky ablaze with this mesmerizing red hue, like a portal to another world.
Yeah, that is what it feels like.
Even from here, it looks amazing. And your timing couldn't be more perfect. There's a launch scheduled for tonight at 8:45.
Okay.
Unless... well, they may call it off because of the storm, but... I doubt it.
Yeah. Are you going to watch it?
Not this time. I have other plans.
That's nice.
Well, this was fun and all, but gotta go. Thanks for the coffee.
Okay, so she's still leaving at 8:08. Alright. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of thinking. Yeah, I knew that. Anything else? Like... Fixing vending machines. Right, hold to wrap up to get. Anything else? No, sadly I don't. But I'm looking at how many points I have here, and I'm going to try and remember. Yeah. So it's a rocket launch. What? I don't think it's nothing more than coincidence. Oh, there. I can now call him if I need him. I can't see how to call him though. What do I want to do? Can I observe again? No. I don't know how many days I have. Let's try this. I don't remember this needle. Why not? I am harassing Frank through the door. He may not be there. Try the doorknob. Okay, that's 1 minute. So, Frank. Right. Entering Frank's room. I can't remember, but there were a lot of pips I needed for the last thought. So I'm not going to do this yet. I will do it at some stage. I might do Rue Valley Sucks at some stage too. Alright.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. I even tried it back up. Physical antenna, yes. On the roof.
Right. Yeah, she seems to be back in her usual sort of situation, so I'm going to drive this up the way Riley went. Is this the same, pretty much? Oh wow. Hello person who I saw as a viewer a while ago. Apparently it doesn't let me reply to you. Never mind. Hello there. Am I going to answer the phone? It's the same person. You silence your phone as the mystery of the caller's identity gently teases you. I think it's the same person always. You are leaving Rue Valley. No, you are not. I might like to. My car looks... Can I get in my car and drive over? Oh, wait a. Oh, she's there. I'm going to pretend I'm not creepy. What else is there? How far can I go on foot? I love the sounds. That's very nice. What's that? Might be full ready to blow. Turn everything nearby into hellfire. No, I actually was thinking I could maybe some petrol. Can we go with me? I'll touch the card for a moment. Don't kind of want to show myself. There's a ATM. Yeah. I guess if I try and help her twice in one day, she doesn't remember. Okay, don't worry. Hey, I haven't been off, and I've stopped and got out. I can't go in that direction. Can't go there. Go here. I can't. Not sure about the cemetery. Okay, I have to go into the cemetery because there's really nowhere else. And I can always come back, but like in some ways I'd like to just click and go. Nope. Alright. I will read the locket thingy one day. Okay. Let's see anything here to click on. There's no pressing Alt-Tab or anything, which is unfortunate. Okay. It's an interesting zoom in, zoom out technique. Doesn't look like I've got anything. Nope. Whoops. Didn't mean to turn that quick. Anything on there? Alright. I can do something with this at some stage. I like the sculpture. I'm going to look at that. Bothwood. Maybe I'm in Bothwood then. Okay, one day. Now. Your eyes instantly fall on the engraving. Walter Philip K. May. 16. Oh. Walter Philip K. May 16, 1941. With no date of death. This bronze sarcophagus has turned green with age and waiting to swallow Walter's body. That's a bit weird. At the center of the lid are a perfectly carved cowboy hat, a set of stirrups, and a repeating rifle. I guess. It's with the opulence, who knows? Maybe he just wants to cruise through the afterlife in luxury. Yep, I'm not going to find out about the other people here. It makes me feel I should have found out something in this direction. Nope. I definitely am not finding out something in this direction. Okay. Nope. Nope. No, I am not finding out anything. So I can come up there, wasn't. I think I went there, so let's try here. Who should I find out? Oh? Statue, I suppose. We'll keep on going in this direction, but can we keep on going in that direction? Come on then. Yeah? This direction? Anything more? That's what it can mean on, isn't it? Alright. Let's look at this one. The style is simple, but the face is carved with startling detail. You feel those dead eyes on you, watching, judging. The miner's stern expression makes you... Yes. At the base of the statue, a plaque. It's dirty, some letters fading, but still legible. Yep. In remembrance of the miners who lost their lives in a tragic accident beneath the earth, they labeled, "Upon this earth we honor their rest. They will forever remain in our hearts." I think someone mentioned something about that. Must have been a big accident if Apex Ore felt compelled to commemorate it like this. Okay, so it's Apex, not Coral. This was probably Apex Ore trying to appease an angry, grieving community. Yeah, that's more likely. Of course, classic Piast. They remember and honor the fallen until the next accident, or until they leave the valley, whichever comes first. I would like this to be a mystery game. That would be cool. I think it might be more a game about mental health. We'll see. I haven't read spoilers. We're still at 8:21. Do I think I can keep driving south? No. I don't think I can. I'm going back to the motel. Maybe not the best choice. 8:32. Am I going to be able to knock on his door? Jason's already left, right, at 8:12. The light's on here. No. Okay. Go to my room. Is there anything to do here? I haven't checked in. North, south, or graveyard? Probably moves. That's her bike and I can't steal it. Her motorbike and I can't steal it. It's Jason's bicycle and I can't steal it. I don't seem to be able to get into these rooms. Very pretty on the window. Sit? Can I sit? No. Not allowed. Okay. Let's go check in. Not much else to do.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, I'll ask about Carl Destiny. Why did the company come here out of all places? It was something to do with latitudes and longitudes and being closer to space? Yep, sure. A scientist from Destiny gave a lecture on this at Town Hall, but it wasn't that desperate. Whatever the case, it did make a difference. Their employees began moving in. New businesses opened, and overnight, both woods a vibrant place again. Okay. I mean, they mostly stick to themselves. Their kids don't go to our schools, but man, it's nice to see some new faces. Do they employ locals? Sure, mostly low-paid work, though. Support, logistics, maintenance, stuff like that. Yep. Still, the newcomers have to spend their money, too. So a lot of new stores, bars, and restaurants have opened. Do you know any of them personally? I met some of them, yeah. But I wouldn't say they're friends or anything like that. Far from it. I guess they consider us backwater yokels or something. Then there are space tourists. They are the worst, pestering everyone with questions, like they're all part of some space theme park. Okay. My mum even opened a bar that caters exclusively to them. Oh, what's the name of that place? The Kuiper Belt? She rolls her eyes. Thanks, I hate it. What would you have named it? Like something like Blue Lounge. Exactly. So what kind of projects are Carl Destiny working on? No idea. I don't care, like at all, about all of that space stuff. I know it's exciting to a lot of people, but it's all boring orbital mechanicus this and transversal speeds that to me. What I do know is that they plan to build a mine, I guess, on Mars. But only because all of their workers won't stop talking about it. Like it's the most important thing in the world. More important than global crop failure. Don't we have plenty of mines right here on Earth? Maybe they want to plant some crops on Mars. No, I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. More than we need, but I guess they want to exploit Mars for rare earth minerals. This is all very contemporary, isn't it? Dunno, but whatever it is, they sure sacrificed many rockets trying to get there, so it must be very profitable. You know, the fields across the valley are littered with the debris from their rocket tests. I should go look at it. We used to play a game as kids, betting on which rocket would explode above the valley and which would shoot into space. Okay. I bet tonight it explodes, eh? Man, I was so good at that. I guessed almost every one that exploded. Ooh. Don't know how I would just get this warm feeling in my belly and kind of felt that it would shatter into a fireball. Something else I can do for you? No, I guess not. She quickly taps her phone, and blue light washes across her face. Okay, I'm ready to check in.
All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card.
Is she going to go through it again?
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons. Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Okay, I'll just wait.
So yes, we decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
Yeah.
So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
Not really going to
I'm
use it.
here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
So I can sit in this one. After now, am I allowed? I mean, the things I could do is I could go back and help Riley. It should be weird, but hey. If she's still there. I could try and sit on the chair. Which I do not succeed in doing again. I'm gonna really have to stop thinking I can sit on benches. No. I'll see if I get to Riley before everything explodes. I will drive some. Unless I'm going to crash again. I might be going to crash again. Okay, I've got about 3 minutes. But she's gone. Can't get gas. Can I go in? Why not? Alright, let's talk. She looks very like a statue, kind of. Though she meets your gaze, the woman chews on something viciously for a few moments before acknowledging your existence.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you don't want something else? We got no booze, mind you.
She's got a nice accent. She doesn't look exactly the same as her picture, but yeah. She's got cameras, I hope. Where's the no alcohol? I don't care with that. Yeah, might ask that.
Sure it is, for that narrow rat labyrinth you call streets. Out here you need a vehicle with a little more muscle.
Yeah, okay. Let's try to be polite
Maxine
for a
K.
little while. Okay, so I found something.
And before you ask, yeah, I named the station after myself, Max Gas.
That seems a good idea.
To be honest with you, I didn't give that much thought to it. The name just made sense to me.
Yeah.
I wanted to have something of my own, and I wanted it to be known.
Yes. Like, this is an interesting thing to say because I didn't know I'm a journalist, but okay. This is why I always feel like shit when I had to use pseudonyms for my articles. Is it really even mine then?
Pseudonyms? Articles? You just continued a story that was already underway in your own head.
That's very true. I'm going to say I'm going to continue this.
I know what pseudonym means, thanks very much. And this content writing thing sounds much like lying to me.
I also don't think I should be in this dialogue. Anyway.
You do have a point. One must stake a claim to what they own, otherwise outsiders just gonna take it all.
Yes.
I reckon this might look strange to you, but my family used to own this whole place, from the mountains and the source of the River Rue to the canyon that goes to Gray City. But the only thing that's left out of all is the ranch house up north. And from the whole large family, the only ones that's still alive are Pops, Alex, and me. Yes, Anne. I don't know how you city people live in those rat holes of yours. Space is what a human needs. An empty space is the only thing we have left. You didn't come here to listen to me rambling about the sad history and state of the K family. What can I do you for?
I'm being sarcastic in asking her to continue. I don't want to be. Okay.
If you must.
Well. Have you seen a guy wearing a red plaid shirt, driving a blue tow truck? She flinches at your question like you pulled her out of deep waters just a moment before she started drowning.
Who, Frank? Why are you asking? Have you seen him around?
I saw him at the motel earlier.
At the motel, huh? What was he doing there?
I don't know, he barely stuck around just a few minutes before driving away like a maniac.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right. Oh. Well, Frank's the mechanic here.
Oh.
You haven't told me why you're so interested in him. If you're here to cause trouble, you better tell me now. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep on saying I want to ask people questions. It's truthful, but yeah. She's saying I'm full of shit. That's fair.
Listen, you don't look like a psychopath or a loan shark or a cop. And I need to get this off my chest.
Okay.
So I'll be straight with you. But listen close. Because this doesn't leave this room, understand?
Yep. Mm-hmm. We're at 8:44 too.
He was right
Everything's gonna explode.
He was right there back in his garage just until a while ago working on a car. Like usual.
Then she says, I'm behind the counter. Right here where you're sitting. I can't do the exit.
Then his sister showed up asking if I seen him. Yeah, I tell her he's back there, but when I turn around, both Frank and his car are gone. No sound, no dust, no nothing.
Okay, it was worth coming here and finding that out. Mm-hmm.
There's only one road out of here, and he couldn't have driven off without me seeing him.
Yeah.
So we checked the security. I wasn't sure if I should believe myself.
Okay. She checked the security.
Bottom line, I don't know where he is or if he's ever coming back. For all I know, Frank's sipping tea with aliens or checking out alternate timelines.
Yeah, for all we know.
8 p.m. on the dot, both Frank and the car, poof, straight out of the Era Frontier.
Oh, so I can't get to him because at 8 o'clock's when my session finishes.
Bottom line, I don't know where he is or if he's ever coming back. For all I know, Frank's sipping tea with aliens or checking out alternate timelines.
Okay. I think we've probably done some editing there that hasn't quite gone through.
Oh, just listen to me. I sound just like Alex.
For 2 minutes, I might as well say I'm trapped in a time loop.
I ain't got no time for crazy. You either gonna buy something or move on. I'm getting
Okay,
enough of this
I'd like
shit
to
at
buy
home.
some.
Alright, listen now. Just follow this road north and you'll reach the motel. Ask there for Doc Fink and you'll be all settled. Now either buy something or move on.
Can I buy anything? Okay, I'm going to look at her books. I can't look at that. Can't look at that. I realize I'm at 8:46, and I probably didn't want the motivational poster at this moment, but anyhow. In front of you is a plain, old-school poster showing a tiny cat clinging to a narrow branch, paws barely hanging on. Below that precarious feline, the words "hang in there" convey a straightforward message of encouragement in heavy block letters. Okay, this, you didn't need to write it like that, but okay. Interesting, haven't seen a motivational poster like this in ages. They come and go. One decade they're nostalgic kitsch, the next they're everywhere again, rinse repeat. Yes, that's probably true. Nosy, who put this poster here anyway? And why here of all places? There must be a story behind it. It's one of those secrets waiting to be unlocked, and every revelation only draws you deeper. I guess. Even if the answers never come, just searching for them can fuel you with a certain energy. I could really use a bit of positivity right now. It never hurts to see things in a slightly brighter light, even if only for a moment. This feels very like the developer talking directly to the audience. It's a little uncomfortable. Alright, kitty, hang in there. For a moment, you swear the cat wings back, only for reality to remind you it's just your imagination. I'm going to try and look at my thing. No, I don't get to. Do I have enough for the checkout? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 6. I'm going to try and record. You tried to leave this damn motel and all that therapy nonsense behind, but everything kept falling apart. Kept up all to wake up.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
I'm going to play along a little bit longer. Can I ask about Coral Destiny? His eyebrows lurch upward in an already too familiar gesture. The doctor must be confused by your sudden interest in the corporation, or is unwittingly expressing his discomfort. Of course we can, Mr. Harrow. Though it took me by surprise, your interest is perfectly natural and understandable, seeing as their star base, 1, is right here in Rue Valley. As part of my full disclosure policy, I have to tell you that I've worked there for a number of years, but I can't talk much about my work or my time there, courtesy of a folder full of NDAs I had to sign. So, with that limitation established, what do you want to know? Any rules from time? I'm afraid not, Mr. Harrow. The NDAs I've signed are comprehensive and enforced by the entirety of Coral Destiny's legal machinery. That's all I can and will say on that. I could either ask, so what can you tell me about your work there, or come on, doctor, there's only the two of us here, and I won't tell us all. I'll be nosy. I'm sorry, Mr. Harrow, the documents I've sent are prohibited. Please do not push me more on the matter. As I've said, I want our sessions to be safe space for both of us. How far away is the starbase? About an hour or so away if you're a particularly fast driver. Hour and a half if you take the company's shuttle. So it's slower, and I'm not going to get there in 47 minutes. What exactly are they working on out there? Many different things, from new rocket propulsion systems to water shielding and decontamination, refrigerative agriculture, and soil enrichment's effective limited living spaces. Cool. But this is all publicly available information. I can't tell you anything that you couldn't have found yourself, you see. No problem.
Any other questions?
Yeah, all right. Could you help me make sense of a dream I had? A dream. He raises his left eyebrow, seemingly intrigued by your question. Perhaps it'd be better to do it during tomorrow's session, yes? As a comprehensive analysis requires time that we don't have right now. Yeah, that's fair. But I worry I might forget some of the details. Well, I guess we can at least make a start today, focusing on the most vivid aspects, and we'll continue with deeper exploration tomorrow. Yeah? Share the dream about checking out at a motel. Yeah. So what is my dream? And that's why I woke up very thirsty. So sharing it with me, Mr. Harold. The suitcase, the struggle with the checkout forms, and the malfunctioning vending machine. They all seem to be as significant. Would you like to share your thoughts on any of them? The suitcase was supposed to be simple, just my things, but it felt light. The checkout form was impossible to fill out. The more I tried, the more I consumed everything. I was so thirsty. The vending machine just took my mind and gave nothing back again. I can't. I'll go with this one. It jerked like something inside trying to get out. There. And when it opened, your belongings had become snakes. What does that transformation suggest to you? They weren't my things anymore, or my things were gone. Yeah. And your first instinct was to slam the lid shut to contain it. Why not just leave it there? Okay, that's probably the natural answer. Really? Why did you shove it under the bed then? Mr. Harrow, there's no shame in your reaction. You responded instinctively to a perceived threat in a way that felt not just natural to you. Containment is a familiar strategy, but when we consistently choose to bury our problems rather than face them, we are merely postponing a confrontation. So I need to go through everything? How do you think this form represents in the process of bureaucracy? Okay, it's proof that I'm sad and I'm done. That's an interesting take. And the ink, what does it mean that it spread and ruined your writing? It felt like something was sabotaging me. So naturally you snatched another form and started over, but even on the new form the ink seeped through. What does that tell you? That it's hopeless, the system is broken. I'm not going to focus on myself as broken. But nevertheless, you continued writing on a form that was already. Why not just leave it? Then it wouldn't be over. Okay. But you felt compelled to complete a process that was, by that point, utterly meaningless. You wrote in black on black. Perfect metaphor for empty gesture. Mm-hmm. What I hear is a man who needs to be able to tell himself, I did everything I was supposed to do. Even when your actions had no effect, the performance of the task itself was crucial. Yeah? You're going to say that's bad? It allows you to place the blame on the broken system rather than on the fact that you may need to change your approach. Yes, it's true. But let's move on to another symbol for now. First. How did it feel to be promised relief of a basic need and then consistently denied it? Yeah, that might be, it was sort of the same thing. And yet, your response was to insert another coin and then another. Wait, what were you hoping would change? What else was I supposed to do? That was the only machine there. So you continued the same action with the same tool, expecting a different result. Why not stop? Why not walk away and find water somewhere else? Yeah, I'm just going to say it was the only option available. Seems like you'd rather exhaust yourself in a battle you know you're losing than disengage and admit the strategy is flawed. You became so focused on getting what you deserved that your real goal to quench your thirst was completely forgotten. Is this like kind of meta? Like walk away from the game, sort of? And this is a dangerous kind of denial, Mr. Harrow, because it masquerades as perseverance. You are convincing yourself that sheer stubbornness is a virtue, but it's actually just hiding from the fact that your chosen solution is broken. How am I meant to apply that in this game? I know I'm meant to apply it in life. It's a little bit pointed. Doctor's gaze pierces through your soul. Now let us consider the dream as a whole. In each scenario, you encountered an obstacle, and in each you chose a similar path. Yeah. When faced with a terrifying truth, they were only 804, you chose to contain it. When faced with a futile process, you chose to complete the empty ritual, and faced with a broken solution, you chose to repeat it. Yep. Common thread here is not the nature of the obstacles, but your reflexive response to them. Your subconscious is illustrating the very strategies you use to avoid confronting what is truly troubling. I could say you have absolutely no idea what's truly troubling me. Or I could say I'm not avoiding anything, doing what needs to be done. That one seems to be playing into what he's saying you shouldn't do. I cannot tell what specific burdens you carry, but I can see the weight of them in your steadfast refusal to admit they exist. That refusal is the one problem that makes all others impossible to address. Until you can face that, you will remain stuck, endlessly performing what you believe needs to be done without ever addressing what actually needs to be done. Eugene stretching throughout this is kind of really rude. He pauses for a moment. Tell me, have you considered that the incident, the one that led you here, wasn't some isolated random event, but the result of a built-up tensions? I don't know what the incident was. That's irrelevant. I won't talk about the incident. This analysis was a waste of time. I asked you to make sense of a dream, not to diagnose me. I need a solution for the loop, not a lecture about how my own mind is a problem. Yeah. The loop you need to break is this very cycle of denial. Your refusal to even entertain the possibility that your mind is trying to show you something is the very wall you keep crashing into. You will either find... Okay. Okay, so my mind is trying to show me something. Just thinking if this is clues as to how to play the game. It is obviously life advice. I get that. You'll either find it in you to admit this, or things are not going to get better. Not here, and certainly not out there. He glances at the clock.
All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Go and look at the alcohol or not? Actually. Frank, so I know a lot more about Frank. Right. I've got one. I could try and enter Frank's room, definitely. What? Oh, where? Maxine K. Anything else? No. I'm going to try and enter Frank's room. Maybe I can talk to her about key cards. Do I think I can save the game? Okay. Cool. And with that, I think I'm going to finish for today. I think that's been a long playthrough. I've done so many days, I've actually forgotten how many days I've been doing. I've got somewhere. I've at least achieved success with the vending machine, and I've been north and south. I've found out the Wi-Fi password, but it doesn't help. Done a variety of other things, but yeah, I think that was enough of a playthrough for now. Thank you, and goodbye, and see you when I play this again.